Who's used the most tissues this week?
Probably Jenna. We're both dehydrated, and Savannah too. Like, I literally drank a Gatorade last night at home. I don't know when I've cried this much. I'm trying to remember. Like, and a lot of them are happy and beautiful and touching and all those things. But literally the red Gatorade, I was drinking it by my bedside last night, and I go, this is the only thing that works. And Jenna goes, stop looking at me. That's all she says. Stop looking at me.
I'm going to miss the two of y'all together.
Miss her.
Truly. Who are some friends that you're hoping might be sitting next to Jenna?
You know what? First of all, Jenna is the secret sauce.
Yeah.
So I feel like whoever, like they've got a great lineup. I mean, they've got
Scarlett
Johansson for a whole week. They've got Taraji. They've got Eva Longoria. They got Kiki. And that's just what we're revealing at this stage. There are more to come that are extraordinary. But I think the thing that matters the most, and what Jenna brings, no matter who is sitting with her, is like she brings the real stuff. And I feel like whoever gets lucky enough to sit next to her, whether it's for a day, a week, a lifetime, they're so lucky.
Friday.
Yeah.
When you leave this building for the very last time, what's the last thing that you're going to do?
Gosh,
And then what's the first thing that you're going to do when you step outside of these doors?
that's a very good question. I think the last thing I'm going to do is take a minute in my dressing room that won't be all the way emptied just yet, and just sit for a couple of minutes, because I think what's happening is it's very whirlwindy and beautiful, and I'm not sitting down and thinking about all the things, and I think I just want to take a minute and just be there. And I think, you know, I've been writing in my journal every day, so I've been sort of, you know, going through these motions. But I think what I'll do is I'll probably, after I hug everybody like Jenna, Savannah, and I have my friends flying in, my family's flying in, like it's a whole thing. But I think probably the last people I'll hug is probably the first people who I see in the morning, who's our crew.
Yeah.
Like I can already picture Davey and Anthony and Jimmy and Jenny, who's run Prompter for 23 years, like the people who have been there since my first day, going, whispering to me, you got this. I was like, but I'm scared, you got this.
And you know what? You got this too. You do. Monday morning, what does that look like for
I already
you?
planned it, girl.
What is it?
Girl, I'm getting up. I've got a Soul Cycle class at 5:45.
Oh.
That's sleeping in for 2 hours. I get up at 3:15.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, 3:15 now is 5:45.
Hallelujah.
Woo! So I'm going to spin. I'm going to come home. My kids are just waking up. We'll have breakfast together. I'm going to make a coffee in one of those to-go mugs.
Oh, look at you.
I'm going to walk, or we walk to school, the 10, 15-minute walk with the girls, holding my coffee, listening to them talk to their friends. I'm going to drop them. I'm going to come home. I'm going to take a shower.
Ooh, this sounds like the life of luxury.
What? And then I am going to work. I'm going to do a couple hours of work because I have a new wellness company. I'm going to work on my wellness company for a couple hours. At noon, I'm going to sit down and have lunch with people.
You're going to be a lady who
I'm going to
lunches?
eat lunch.
Oh, darling.
And then when I'm done eating lunch, I'm going to go for a walk, not listening to a podcast, not listening to music, just walking in nature. I'm going to come home. I'm going to work on my wellness again. I've already got meetings set up. I'm going to play my I'm playing my guitar for 30 minutes because I've been wanting to. I took lessons a long time ago.
Right.
I could only play Country Roads, Take Me Home.
Well.
I'm working on that. I'm gonna pick those girls up at 3. We're going to the grocery store. We're gonna get hamburgers. I'm gonna open up the barbecue in winter. I'm gonna turn that guy on. I'm putting that out there. We're cranking the music. Taylor Swift. We're eating.
Hoda.
We're that.
You have got
going
every minute planned to a T.
Someone said to me on day one, plan your day one.
Well.
I'm a schedule person, and I'm like, huh? Like, I don't want to get up and then it be noon and go, oh.
I'm still in my jammies.
No, that's not me. I got to have a plan. I am going to work the Olympics, which I'm so excited about. I cannot wait. So it'll be, I'll be doing the Olympics in Italy, the winter, and I'll be doing the Summer Games in LA. Those are the two, which I'm so excited about. I'm going to be doing my Making Space podcast, which I love so much. And I'm going to be doing every month or so, I'll do something on the Today Show, like a little hey, and we won't start until probably the spring or a little later, but
Yeah.
around then I'll be back. So I'm excited because I haven't ever been that person.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
You are that person,
I'm that person
now.
It's so crazy. So yeah, I mean, look, it's like you don't say goodbye to something that means everything in the world.
Well,
to you.
especially when you're Hoda Kotb. I mean, girl, you kind of you swung for the fences and you went out well beyond that. I mean, you crushed it. I saw Craig last night. There are a bit of nerves there, you know?
He's going to be so good.
I think so. And there could not have been someone more deserving
Yes.
than Craig Melvin to take your spot.
Craig is the right guy.
Yeah.
He's the right man at the right time on the right show. Period. Full
Yeah.
stop. Like, there's no question about it to me.
Did you give him any advice?
I just told him, like, don't, because what everybody does is they try to emulate
the person
the
before.
person before them.
Right.
And that's not the game
Yeah.
at all. Because I did that too, and it doesn't really work. You have to sort of be you.
And you are authentically you.
Yes.
And he needs to do that,
And
right?
he's authentically himself.
Yeah.
So I said to Craig, just, you do exactly what you do.
Yeah.
Don't try to be, don't try to fit, don't try to change. You got it.
Yeah.
He is smart, he's affable, people like him, he's funny, he kind of says things, he doesn't care. You're like, please God, help me. He's brilliant.
Yeah.
He's got all the things that keep, just that keep it fun and alive. And more than anything, he's got someone to catch him. He's got Savannah. And that's the ace in the hole.
Yeah.
Because if you have Savannah, you're going to be good, period. And I know because it happened to me. It's like when she's there, it's steady.
Yeah.
She's got it. She's got you. You're going to be fine.
I love that you're making space for the wellness. Are you making space with maybe more dates?
Look at you.
I'm just
Well,
I'm
you know what's
curious.
funny? I actually did this exercise where I wrote down everything that I am dreaming about.
Okay, so what
And
do those
in
look
that
like?
dream, I wrote my wellness company, which is I want it to be thriving and vibrant, and I want it to be for people who aren't used to being in the wellness space. We're
Right.
like, what is that?
Yeah.
Like, come
Right.
to me. It's not woo-woo, it's not fancy.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, come and try it. Let's try together. So that's kind of that piece. So I wrote that. Then I wrote, obviously, I did this for time with my family. And then I thought, what do I have room for in the romantic space?
So?
Because I started thinking about it. And I was like, right now, like if someone were to ask me truthfully, what do I have room for right now? I would say a date on the weekends. That's what I have room for right now. So in this new world, I'm like, yes, identify what, it's not like, oh my God, I need someone in right now.
Right.
I have a very full, vibrant, there's a lot going on.
Right.
So I'm like, why don't I say what I want?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I have room for a Friday night date.
Yeah.
I want to try that.
I
Let's
think that
try
sounds
that.
wonderful.
And then let's see what comes of it.
Yeah.
So what comes, come what may. So look, that part of life is so important. And it's also like when you don't have it, it's a gap and nothing else fills it. Like you could try as you might. You're busy, you got this, but really at the end of the day, you just want someone to be with you, to hold your hand, to tell you it's going to be okay, and to just love up on you. And so I think that time will come, but I'm going to start with what I have room for right now, which is that.
In so many ways, you're just getting started,
Yeah,
Hoda.
yeah.
But what in the world are we going to do without you?
You crack me up.
Oh my gosh.
I kind of feel, like totally and completely heartbroken.
Yeah.
Like someone was saying to me, two things can be true. Your heart can be broken and it can still be the right decision. And that's sort of what it feels like.
Does it feel like loss? Does it feel like a breakup? Does it?
It feels like something happened with a family member. It's more than it's all of it. And I think, and it feels like when I picture my life, I can't remember not having NBC in it, really. So I feel it's like that. It's like losing something very dear.
But that's also before you had your two greatest joys, Has there ever been a point, though, since making the decision that you second-guessed your decision?
No, not once.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I never second-guessed it because I had done everything possible and then some. And I know what it feels like to have your cup full. And that's glorious.
Honey, your cup was overflowing.
My cup was overflowing.
It wasn't even full. It was just like.
And it just reminded me, like, wow, like the mountaintop is crazy.
Would you ever do a talk show?
Down the road, maybe, I guess. I mean, no doors are closed. Maybe down the road.
Honey, I can just see it now. Hoda. You don't even need anything else. Just Hoda.
You crack me up.
But
you crack
truly.
me up.
Or you and Kathie Lee getting the gang back together. Right? It was TV gold.
Come on, Kathie Lee. Don't you love her?
I love both of you together.
You're so good.
I need
at what
more.
You do.
What advice did she give you going into this next chapter?
She did say she was proud of me, which I think was the biggest part. And she said, you're making the best decision because you're choosing family. And I feel like Kath, sort of, when she was ready, and she did it her way. And when Meredith Vieira was ready, she was ready, and she did it her way. And I sort of admired those women, and I was like, yeah, sometimes you get to be the chooser, you get to decide. Yeah.